And I tell you this, yeah, our boys asked for it. Now it's back. Morning Breath Show. Decided to bring the Morning Breath Show back. A lot of people been asking for it. A lot of villains members been asking for it. So I figure I'll bring it back when football season or hurricane season come back in. Put these thoughts on. I'll bring it back when hurricane season come back in. So it's back. Second day of spring practice today. Went out there. We'll get into that a little bit. But the Morning Breath Show, if you remember, the Morning Breath Show was about a lot of things. It was about football. It was about investing, about stocks. So we'll get into a lot of that. Some of that. But this is just like an introduction back to the Morning Breath Show. When we do the show, I'll be live. For the most part, I'll be live. But this one is taped, trying to test something out. So we bite. So get this thing popping. Listen, second day of practice, went out to practice today, and a few things. KJ Osborne was out there at practice. I think he was with Jonnu Smith. I think him and Jonnu Smith was at practice today. Standouts again. I can't repeat this more. I know the villains hear this all the time. I mean, they've been hearing this since day one. It's only day two. But JoJo Trader caught a deep ball from Emory today, I think against Emmanuel Conley, and it wasn't close. Like, I think he got him by maybe 2 or 3 yards. He's making playing the wide receiver position look easy. He really is. Very talented kid. He's been this way for a while. Like I keep telling you, for him to be a 4-star, 5-star kid playing alongside of Jeremiah Smith his whole entire career, it goes to show you what type of talent we're dealing with. But now it's his shot. It's his turn, man. And I believe he's going to step up. But I'm not even going to start with this humble shit. Listen, Josiah Trader may be the most talented receiver we've had in 10 years. Don't throw the names down now. 10 years. Maybe the most talented receiver we had in 10 years. He makes playing wide receiver look easy. Like, he's Ahmad Richards. Has some Ahmad Richards in him. Like, he makes it look effortless getting off the line when you're trying to jam him. And he makes it look effortless to get away from you and to run away from you. Maybe the most talented receiver we had in 10 years. You got your Jeff Thomases and your Ahmad Richards. I understand. I get it. I understand. But I'm telling you now, he may be the most talented receiver we've had in 10 years. Turn this mic down a little bit. There you go. That might be a little squeezy battle right there. Down some more. Yeah, he may be the best we've had in 10 years. He's a very talented kid. He's been this way for a long time. Talent, and some kids are born with talent. Others have to work a lot harder at it. And then you have kids with talent that work hard and they put it all together. I see a breakout year for Josiah Trader, man. I really do. He's put on some muscles on top of the little sticks. He's put on some muscles. I see a breakout year for him. A kid that's been flashing out there, Dylan Day. Dylan Day flashed out there. I think he had an interception in the video that the Canes put out. I'm looking at some of my notes. And I think he had a video and an interception the video came put. And he had an interception today. I think he picked off Judd today in practice. So Dylan Day has been flashing out there. I think he came in last year as a defensive back. Been flashing out there. Markeith Williams back at safety, man. Looks like the coaches are referring to him. Looks like he wants to be a leader in the room. Hey, man, listen, man. Shout out to him. He's been here sitting, waiting. I saw him get an interception yesterday. Did he get one today? I don't think he got one today. I saw him get an interception yesterday. So, man, shout out to him, man. He's been waiting his turn patiently. It's not like it's not like that voice, but he's been waiting his turn patiently. So it's usually him back there at safety and Poyser. Poyser, it's usually him and Poyser back there at safety we've seen. Poyser looks like he's a 5'10", 6 foot, slimmer kid, but he looks like athletic, like he's been in the gym. He's put on some muscle, like he's been in the gym, putting some work in. So that's how it's starting off with those two guys deep back, and you think of last year. And the problems that they had in the defensive backfield and all the guys that they brought in. It's almost like, okay, some of these guys have got to be everything. You got Brantley. Brantley's a physical, smaller guy, get in your face. You actually brought in Xavier Lucas. Xavier Lucas looks really well. He turns and runs pretty fast. His dad was at practice today. Turns and runs pretty fast. I think he's like a 4.4 guy, man. They say maybe a 4.3 for is all said and done. And we've seen some of that speed in the first 2 days of practice. You brought in O'Connor. He's out there competing. And some of the young kids, Amari Wallace, Ewald is out there competing. All them boys are getting on the line, pressing, playing aggressive. And speaking of playing aggressive, Heatherman, the defensive coordinator, Heatherman. When he interviewed, I was on record of saying when he interviewed, he looked uncomfortable, kind of timid, kind of shy, and I was like, oh, you got a shy defensive coordinator. He doesn't look that way on the field. He's out there teaching, he's barking at these guys. He looks very comfortable. So I think what we were seeing was a guy that just was a little uncomfortable in a space where it's just not his thing. But he looks very comfortable on the field. He looks very comfortable on the field, and it's a different energy. And that's what I needed to see. Actually, that's what I needed to see out of coach. DB's getting did in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From the time we get to watch, DB's getting did in a little bit. Every now and then, doesn't make a play. I know Omari Wallace made a few plays. Omari Wallace, for the size he is, has made plays on 6'5" tight ends 2 days in a row. He plays very aggressive. You couldn't tell he was 5'10" or 6 foot. Very aggressive dude. Size don't matter. He attacks the ball, and that's what. That's all you can ask for. Kind of like, remember Jaquan Johnson? Kind of like Jaquan Johnson. Who else I have on this list? We got Octavius Jones, 6'3", dog. Octavius Jones is a big guy. He's a big guy, bro. That's a big guy. Yeah. That's how you should. That's how we should. That's how they should come in. That's a big dude. Let's see. Fix that. Oh, Darius Hayes, another big guy, and he's another big guy. And these guys, he's a younger guy, man. Darius Hayes stood next to Chase Smith today, and he weighs more than him, and he's about his size or taller. A lot of the some of the one-on-ones that we went through today, we saw Josiah Trader versus Xavier Lucas, JoJo wins in a quick inside. Malachi Tony versus Alderman. I mean, kind of was a mismatch. Tony doesn't miss anything. Dylan Upshaw versus Xavier Lucas, outside through to Luke Gilbert. They didn't go to Dylan Upshaw. They nearly had an interception, broke on the ball. Amari Wallace versus Luke Holmgren. Out the backfield, broke on the ball, broke over play. Raymond Joseph smooth catch across the middle. Judd Anderson, Judd has a strong arm. Talking to X kind of took a look at him, was like he likes his arm strength. He threw a few interceptions the first 2 days, but you out here trying to fix those things, so that's understandable. But for all in all, man, the quarterbacks seem to be throwing the ball pretty well and on time. I haven't had a problem with the quarterbacks. Now, Carson Beck was out there. I didn't see him out there today, but he was out there yesterday going through drills, but wasn't really throwing, no arm motion, none of that stuff. Carson Beck, got to speak with him briefly, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to have another shot to up the draft stock. I mean, has to be focused. I mean, you got one shot, one kill. I mean, it has to be focused. This is all you got. Just working the rehab. I think he may be out for maybe a month, and then he'll be back and try to get his range of motion back, and should be good, bro. I mean, he should be good and should be ready to go game one. But I got a question. Carson Beck isn't ready to go game one, right? Should there be a quarterback battle, man? Let us know in the comment section below. Like, should there be a quarterback battle, or is it just, hey man, give it to Emory. The guy started big games before, he's been here. Just give it to Emory. Should there be a quarterback battle? Let us know in the comment section. And listen, Morning Breath Show. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the Bitcoin. The crypto stocks, oh everybody, the crypto stocks are falling, the sky's falling and it's all bad. And right. But listen, nothing travels all the way up. You understand? Stocks don't travel up. Crypto went from $69,000 in October and traveled all the way up to 107. People who follow crypto have been waiting for crypto to break 100,000 for the last 10 years. I mean, it goes way back. It goes way back that we didn't know when it was ever going to get to 100,000. Then it broke it. It went to 107. So guess what has to happen? It has to come back down. But I said it came from 69. The lowest in the last few years was 49. But in 2024, it was 65,000. It traveled up 107,000. That's almost 45%. So it has to come back down. And the lowest it came back down is 78,000. It hasn't even reached 70,000 again. So it has to come back down in order to go back up. So what I'm saying is you have to understand that now is just a good time. I'm not a financial advisor, but a good time to buy it because we may never see it go back to 49,000. May never see it go back that far. So when it's going up, everybody's happy, nobody's thinking about it. But when it pulls back, it's like, oh my God, the sky is falling. But it has to pull back in order for you to buy it. That's the Morning Breath Show intro kickoff, man. We're going to get this thing popping. We're going to get the Morning Breath Show going live. So be on the lookout, man. We'll set a time that we'll jump on here. But be on the lookout for Morning Breath Show, man. I'm Street, and I'm out of here. Get out of here, man. Give me some cookies.